I'm Eli Neal, and today my dad, Dr. Neal, is going to be performing a cataract surgery. Sorry, just getting my mic situated. Got this really cool headset mic that I get to wear. It just goes in my ear. It's really comfortable. So, if you've never seen one of these videos before, we have a whole channel just based around. Sorry. We have a whole channel based around cataract surgery, and explaining what our packages are and stuff like that. If you want to look at some of our most viewed videos, you can go into our channel and click most viewed. I think our most viewed one has 75,000 views. Yeah. So, please enjoy. So I'll kind of give you a quick run through of what he's going to be doing though first. So first he's going to be making 2 incisions, one here. Through this one he'll be putting in viscoelastic. Through this one he'll be putting in antibiotics and numbing, stuff like that. Then once he's done with that, he's already performed some of this because he does it like in the beginning while I'm doing this. So while I was introducing myself, he was doing that. So after he does that, he'll use tweezers and he'll perform a capsulexis. A capsulexis is an opening in the capsule. An opening in the capsule is like, imagine you have some brownies. I use this analogy almost every time. Imagine you have like a plate full of brownies and you're like, I don't want them to get all gross and not fresh. You put saran wrap on them. So imagine the cataract is the brownies, and the saran wrap is the capsule. If you take off the capsule, you can get to the brownies or the cataract. So once he's completed that, he will be moving on to the lens injection. No, not the lens injection. Sorry, the phaco part. Well, right now this is what he's on. Phaco part is like a little mini vacuum. You use it and you go up and down and left and right. That should split it into 4 quadrants. Most of the time he'll do that, but sometimes he'll go in half and then just does 2 quadrants. Not 2 quadrants. They aren't quadrants if there's only 2 of them. It's just 2 halves. Sorry. Once he's done that, he will vacuum them out with his little vacuum. One sec. Once he's vacuumed them out, he'll be putting in the lens. The lens is like, he has like a little lens injector. It's like a syringe with a lens in it. The lens is all like folded up, and he injects the lens in, and the lens just goes blah, and unfurls. It's really pretty. So right now it looks like he just finished cleaning up the cataract, so they have no more natural lens in there now. The lens was corrupted by the cataract. So now he's injecting the artificial lens, which will help them see better. My gosh, my door keeps creaking like somebody's about to come in. Like I'm inside an office space, and this is like, that's the computer, that's the TV, and there's a door over there, so that I can read quietly. There's a little arm hanging out of the eye. He'll have to fix that. But the door keeps going like creak. If you can hear it in the video, it happens like 5 times each video. Getting the arm in. Get the arm in. Okay, he's good. So now he'll get, I think, some forceps. I don't know. It's like a little claw thing. Bent on the end. He uses it to smooth it out and make sure it's in position. And then he'll take out the viscoelastic to make sure the eye. Oh yeah, I didn't explain what viscoelastic was. Sorry. Viscoelastic is like honey. It's like honey without color, except don't eat it. It's not yummy. The viscoelastic makes the eye keep its shape. So he takes out the viscoelastic when he wants to make the eye kind of lose its shape and kind of just fall in. And he does that when he puts the lens in, because then the lens gets held in place by the deflated eye until like the membrane grows around the lens. So it looks like everything's going well. I'm actually looking at the eye, even if it doesn't look like it. I'm backwards. Like I'd have to look over there at the hand sanitizer. Let me get some hand sanitizer. Gotta be sterile. So lens is in place. He is now taking out some of the extra viscoelastic. Oh no, he's putting in BSS. He's already done the viscoelastic part. He's putting in BSS to seal up the incisions. BSS is like a little cloudy liquid. It's called balanced salt solution. Just learned that last week. It helps seal it up. It makes it watertight. So he'll put it in, and then to make sure that it is indeed watertight, he'll kind of prod it with a Q-tip. Well, it's like a V-shaped Q-tip, so I don't see why they call it a Q-tip. If you know why they call it a Q-tip, please tell me in the comments. I'm very confused. If you don't know, that's okay. By the way, live dashboard isn't working right now, so if you put anything in live chat for this first video, I'm not going to be able to see it. I'm sorry if you have written something. You probably haven't, though. We don't usually get questions there. But if you have any questions on, like, the pricing or how something happened, you can type them in the comments. And when this video is done, we will be looking through the comments. We look through the comments after every video to see if there's any questions that need answering. So, looks like he just about finished up with the BSS. So he'll be putting in some steroids now. He's filling up the eye. If you didn't know, there are different ways of doing cataract surgery. This is one of the few ways. I remember just last week, we watched a video about this guy who, instead of doing what we do with the phaco, he does it without a phaco handpiece, and he instead cuts an incision right next to the eye and takes the cataract out in whole. And he doesn't have to use any fancy phaco equipment like we use. So it was really cool and interesting to watch. If you go to our subscriptions, I'm pretty sure we subscribe to him, so you could probably watch the video yourself. So, I don't know what he's doing, but he looks just about done. The lens is in. The eye is trying to be sealed. Sorry, just kicked the trash can. Get some coffee. Bitter. I got energy now, though. Okay. Well, I have no idea what he's doing. Why is he making another incision? Why? Maybe this is a special type. Here, I'll call them and see. 3, 4. Hello? Question. Why was there another incision made? Oh, it's a vitrectomy. I have no idea what that is, but okay. So it's something called the vitrectomy. I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna go silent. Or maybe I can get them to explain it to me. No, I'll put it in English terms for you guys. Maybe I'll just get my dad to do it. He has a mic too, by the way. Most of the time, if you guys write any questions, I'll bring him in on the call, and I'll ask the questions, and he can answer them. And if I can't, he can. Need to put these. That scared me. So I don't know what a vitrectomy is. So I think I'm just gonna call them and ask my dad to say what it is. Okay, can you tell my dad that I'm gonna put him in on the call because I don't know what this is? Okay. Good luck, Dad.
Everything was looking perfect, but when I put the lens into the capsule, I noticed as I was doing my final positioning that there was a small defect. right up in the what we call the capsular fornix, which is kind of up behind the iris in there. You can see that. Maybe we can see the edges of it right here. And so, of course, this is my welcome back from vacation. But this is not a situation that is difficult anyway. It's just makes the surgery take a little longer. So I think we've got all that the vitreous cleaned up. So let's have the Anacavisc again. Actually, first, I'm so sorry. Trimoxy. Let's do Trimoxy to check for vitreous.
Trimoxy.
Thanks. All right, so this is a particulate, and now BSS, please. And because we're looking for vitreous gel, that's fine. And vitreous is invisible, so you can only really detect it by filling the eye full of a particulate. And if the particulate sticks to the vitreous, you'll know where to get it from. That's good. So, and what we're seeing here is that there's no vitreous present in the anterior chamber. So let's have the Anacavisc, because we do need to complete our final positioning of the lens. But in order to do that, I need to stabilize the whole eye. So we're putting this gel, which we call viscoelastic gel, and this is I'm expanding the space between the iris and the capsular bag, which we call the ciliary sulcus. The lens itself is a 6 mm silicone disc with 2 polypropylene arms. So the arms are in the ciliary sulcus, and we're going to push the optic of the lens through this, through what we call the capsulotomy, just like a button and a buttonhole. And maybe you guys can see, maybe you guys can kind of see how the capsule overlaps the optic. But almost it's kind of like a little bit of a cat's eye. It comes to a point up here where the haptic crosses in front of the capsule and goes in the sulcus, but then the edges of the optic are behind the capsule. By doing that, you kind of seal it, keep the vitreous back, but importantly, the lens is in a very stable configuration here. Okay, our final instrument is the irrigation aspiration handpiece, and with that, we're just going to remove all traces of this gel from the eye. Yeah, looks very nice. You may notice that this swelling here occurred as I made this incision, which I probably made a little too far posterior. And the fluid that's coming out of the eye is ballooning up this skin, which we call a conjunctiva. It doesn't look real pretty, but it is temporary. And as we're filling up the eye, I can't fail to notice that the lens has moved a little bit, and that is something that I'm going to have to address before we step away from the patient. So, let's see, how do we want to do that? The eye's not filled with gel anymore, it's filled with saline. So if I open the main incision, all the saline's going to come out, so I'm working through just through a needle tract. Okay, there we go. So we've got it captured again. And since we're not going to put any more instruments in the eye, it should stay there now. There we go. Let's check the incisions and make sure they're watertight, and then we'll put in some antibiotics. Awesome. Oxidex. Okay, and a little Kenalog. How's that? Oh boy, where am I going to put this? It's like a big balloon. You may feel a little poke here, and I'll just apologize in advance, okay?
So it looks like he's just about finished here, which is pretty good. Sorry I didn't know it was happening the last couple minutes, but maybe I'll know what's happening in the next video. If you did enjoy this, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe with your friends. You can go to our channel to see more videos. I'm in about half of them. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Thank you for watching. See you guys in five minutes. That's when we're doing our next video. So.